Hey, how's it going? Hope you're good. And today I want to do another one of these little tutorials. I wanted to talk about a really cool way that I approach writing sometimes when I get a bit stuck, and just a great little hack I find for kind of making something sound inspiring whilst you're writing it. Because I think the hardest thing, if you ever sit down with a piano or a guitar or any other kind of instrument, just playing it solo on its own, it's hard to kind of imagine things in context for how you want them to sound. This tip is something that I use primarily for writing ambient, lo-fi and post-rock sort of stuff, but you can apply it to pretty much any genre, especially when you're trying to make something sound beautiful. So to jump right into it, here in Studio One in this session, I've got two tracks. I've got a little pad here that's just running the Spitfire Originals cinematic pads with a patch that I've just sort of tweaked a little bit. And then for a piano, I'm running the Spitfire Originals felt piano, which is a very lovely sounding piano. It just sounds very, very nice. If you want to see a video on piano plugins, let me know, because I have so many different pianos that I use these days. But this has been one of the more common ones as of late, and you'll hear it on a lot of stuff that I'm releasing at the moment. So what this hack is, really in its core concept, is something really, really simple. And if I'm writing in a specific key, or I know roughly where I want to be writing, or just to kind of inspire myself, is I create a drone that's running a fifth of the key, whatever key that I'm in. So here I've just got a pad that is running a C fifth, which is just the note C and G right here, and it sounds like this. And you can do this obviously with any key. You could also do this if you were, because obviously C major and A minor are relative to one another, so you could also have this doing an A fifth, and you could effectively play the same notes. But just for the sake of example here, I'm going to do this in C major. And just to be really clear, I have a weird understanding of theory, and none of it is academically correct or probably even correct. So definitely don't quote me on any of the theory stuff that I state, because it's probably wrong. So once the drone's set up and it's running and ready to go, I'll just leave it playing, and then I'll just play piano, I guess. And that is pretty much it. I could also bring in a beat and just play over it. I could also drag out the drone, make it really, really long, and play over it for ages. And then I could record the MIDI of something and then find the parts that I like. And if I want to obviously time that up really well, I could put a beat in, as I said, to make sure that it's all rhythmically in time, and then maybe I can quantize and chop stuff up. But for me, playing with drones and doing stuff like that, it's a really simple thing that I think for me just helped unlock that kind of more free writing part of me, where I'm not necessarily writing and trying to make something sound good or trying to kind of think about the end project at all times. It's almost like I'm writing it within a context. And obviously that's where it can be more restrictive in terms of genres and things like that. But for me, I found that so useful just to feel inspired whilst I'm writing, rather than trying to kind of write something and then kind of take that into this kind of context. If I know the direction I want to go in, this for me has been something that just helps break some of that creative flow, and at least get an idea going. I can remove the drone. That's the thing. Once I get something going, I can remove it and then know that I've got a song idea that started from a really natural place. And for me, it just keeps songwriting feeling natural rather than it feeling like this clinical thing. So especially for lo-fi, this has been such a massive part of my work, and you can hear it in a lot of the songs that I'm releasing at the moment, that it's just I even leave it there because a lot of the times, especially for that more beautiful style of music, whether it be ambient, lo-fi, post-rock, or whatever, these sorts of things just sound good and they suit the genre that I'm kind of working within. Obviously, it's not something you want to overuse, but hopefully this little quick tip has helped just inspire something. Definitely give it a try, and you can obviously make drones out of different things. And just by starting from something like this, you might want to get more advanced with the drones that you're creating. You might want to make something single note that has more evolution to it. You might want to design your own synth patches that you can then write around. But yeah, maybe this is a really common tip, I don't know, but for me and the sort of music that I make, this has been something that I use so much when I'm writing, and it's the way I prefer to write, especially for that sort of ambient style of writing, most of the time. So yeah, hopefully this helped, and I'll be dropping some more tutorials on like favorite plugins and stuff very, very soon. So I'll see you soon in the next video. So yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a comment if you enjoyed it, whatever, do all the YouTube stuff, you know what it is. And then yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye.